Welcome back, folks. Great question. Why are the team numbers like that? Let me load my save state. There we go. Welcome back to Sonic Heroes. After a bit of a break for trying out Paper Mario last weekend, we are here with... yeah, we had a bit of a scare there that we did not have full points on every team but Team Dark. But no, alas, last time on Sonic Heroes we completed Team Chaotix, and now we're delving into Team Dark. And what's the video I got the tail scream from? I swear I looked up tail scream. Yeah, it's honestly just like a my stream exclusive meme, at least as far as I know. I was not familiar with it outside of where we discovered it in stream. Hi, Ruthie. It would be part 1, I think, of Sonic Heroes. Act 2, Ocean Palace, part 1 of regular patch stream on the second channel, which you can check out right there. So yeah, we're getting into Team Dark. Definitely not going to beat it today, especially because our booklet ran really long due to technical difficulties, but we're going to start. And, oh. Got it. Misheard. Okay, here we go. It's Rouge. She's a spy. She's got a new outfit. Let me know on the sound again. I don't want this awesome dialogue to be drowned out. Happy Women's History Month. Happy Pride. I do remember this scene. Don't tell a woman what to do! God damn it, Shadow. God, he really be blasting though. Oh wait, is this a hint that Shadow's really a Shadow android? This is who he is? I'll never forget. We were in the shower garden playing as Rouge, and regular GF is off to the side doing work. And she looks over and she's like, "Why is that bat slim thick?" Because she's not, you know, she doesn't know Rouge the bat. She just looks over and sees that I'm like holding this little blue creature, and Rouge's boobs are jiggling around. And she's like, "What are you doing over there?" Now you two make out so we can look for Eggman. What? I mean, make up. Sorry. Oh yeah, baby, this is happening. Cool. Alright, welcome back to Seaside Hill for the 9th fucking time. Strap in. Unfortunately, I woke up late today, so I'm not allowed to drink. That's my rule.
You two ready?
Oh, now you're really loud. What a weird robot protocol. If you distract me, I will explode. Okay. So, I've heard that these levels are really long. Could drink water. I'm drinking iced tea right now.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here! Ooh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that.
Omega, you go first.
Don't tell me what to do during Women's History Month. Bam, bam. I hate Omega, by the way. Because I love Gamma, and I always felt that Omega replaced him. I always had a grudge against Omega in the 2 years that I was a Sonic fan as a kid. Thank fucking God I don't have to get the keys anymore. Ruthie with the streak! Happy Pride to you as well! Whoa! Worthless consumer models. And he's classist as well. He's just a piece of shit robot. I hate him. Also, Fortunatera... oh, fuck! Fortunate Ramen. Sorry. Thank you for the follow. I'm so stupid. I didn't see the R capitalized. Thankfully OBS fed it to me properly. Fortunatera, man! Fortunate Ramen. I feel fortunate anytime I'm eating ramen, so... Hurrah! What is she saying? Hurrah! What? Hurrah! Cool. Annihilate! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you'll still continue to enjoy them knowing that I can't read. I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like if you watch just a handful of my YouTube videos, you might come away thinking, this guy, he's kind of dignified, he has, like, things to say, he seems, like, well-educated, you know, very, very polished, very sure of himself. And then you come to one of my streams and you're like, oh, he's the town oaf. He's, like, the village idiot, you know? You just see the depths of my stupidity. You think, how could society have failed this boy so deeply and profoundly? You know? Like, I feel like my YouTube persona is very, like, well put together. Like, yeah, I'll make jokes. I'll say, you know, the fucking dick words. But, like, I'm very, like, put together. I might even come off as intelligent. And then you stop over here and the veneer sort of shatters.
I think flying to the shore on the other side is possible.
Alright, let's try it out then. Hurrah! I thought you were American. When you said dick words, I heard dick word like Squidward. Listen, I also that. We've often invoked dick word. Vara, etc. Where are we headed? Bam, bam, bam. I mean, I don't know if Solid Squidward is here right now, but he might be able to comment on that. Okay, we're supposed to go this way. Annihilation. Getting thwarted by the children's game once again. I varad with all my might. I guess I need help. Up to you, Rouge. Oh. Okay. Is it because I killed robots that happened? Okay. Hurrah! Help! Oh, I miss Tails. That's what he would have said right now. Bow, bow. So what shitty Sonic game are we playing after this? I mean, not shitty, old. that's what I meant. Should we play Shadow the Hedgehog when we're done with this? Bam, bam. Like, might as well continue the misery. Whoa!
I guess I'm up.
Although, I do want to do Sly 4, yeah. We already played Spore Vodka. And Spore, like, low-key doxed me because it used my last name because I used my email to sign up for a Spore account when I re-downloaded the game. And I had to, like, go and scrub out all the instances of my last name being in it. So that's just really annoying. Well, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know it would display as my fucking username.
Leave it to Omega.
Or no, it wasn't, like, my email address that showed, but it was, like, my first initial, my last name or something. Banjo-Kazooie? I'd be down. I played it a little bit as, like, a high schooler. On emulator. Bam, bam. So how close are we to being done with this first level? Because, like, I don't remember enough about Banjo-Kazooie that would really be, like, stale to me. Sort of like with Sonic Heroes, like, even though I played through most of this game, I don't remember a lot of it. Good. Good. Omega saying that with the tone of, like, your parents when you get home from school asking how your day was and you just don't care about talking about it. Good. I'm gonna go do homework now, and you're totally not. You're gonna go sneak away and watch angry video game nerd videos.
Useless heaps of metal.
Whoa! I'll kill them all! Man, I miss Gamma. He wasn't so violent. Like, sure, he murdered all of his brothers, but it was for a good cause. This is just senseless bloodlust. Senseless metal lust, actually, because they don't bleed. They're robots. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it was the first level, but it wasn't like, you know... Oh, Queen. Queen. Queen being held by her robot slave. Is that a D? It'll get worse. E. I thought he was gonna say, I couldn't even begin to explain how much that sucked, asshole. Thanks, Omega. Oh, right, and there's a final episode after this. which I've never played. I've definitely never gotten all the emeralds, so I'll get to see that for the first time. Ah, there are 2 rocks now! Please let her say it.
This place is really beautiful.
Rouge's voice is different from 2 as well, right? Yeah, she definitely sounded different too. I mean, if the goal of the Team Dark missions is just get from point A to point B,
Counting on you to break this.
then I think I can do it relatively quickly. Because I don't have to pay attention to anything. Although that was the goal of Team Sonic and Team Rose, and they both took me 2 streams, so this could take me 3 streams, especially since we... Oh no! I gotta get hit. I don't want the key. Get that out of my fucking pockets. Hate that.
Watch out for the falling stone pillars on the sides of the path.
Ooh, I meant to tell you guys. Yes. I had my first KH4 dream, which I had a lot of KH3 dreams in the run-up to 3, but I had like an honest-to-God, like, oh, KH4 came out and I played the first world, and it was Olympus, but it was Underworld. Jar! Jar! And I was like really upset because I had to like go to a family function, and I was like, everyone's playing KH4 right now, and I should be recording my playthrough of KH4. And I was like really stressed out about it. But maybe that means it's coming. Maybe that means we're gonna get news soon. I should make a video. It's gonna say KH4 is coming, and the video is gonna be 10 minutes about the dream that I had that I played the first world. And I got a WhatsApp message from Nomura saying that he was working on it. And then I'll do numbers, baby. Yeah, I'm officially a KH4 girly. Yeah!
I'll take it from here.
I woke up, I was like sad but also relieved that I didn't like totally fuck up my coverage of KH4. Because it was like it shadow dropped. And I wasn't ready for it at all. Because I think when it does come out, I'm going to record, like, a Let's Play of it, basically. Like, I'm not going to stream my first playthrough of it, but I will record it and upload it on the main channel. I'll probably do, like, one video will be one world. That's my idea. Depending on, like, I'm assuming the format of the game will allow for that pretty well. But, because I still want people to see my first impression, but I don't want to do it like I have to sit down and do it, you know, non-stop as one stream. It'll probably be like 2 non-stop play sessions of it. But like, you know, I don't want spoilers. I don't want to be too focused on the chat. I want it preserved, and I want it pure. That means that you're an Osaka sympathizer, the Osaka team. And you'll be one of the first that they get in the revolution once the KH2 chuds take over. Come on! Anyway. How? Shadow loves the rival from Gen 6? No, 7. Which is the annoying one? 7. I didn't like Hop or How. Or anyone in Gen 6, so... I haven't liked Rivals since 5. Haven't played 9, so I guess, you know. I remember Marnie and the Edgelord being cool. Anyway, so I beat Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake last night. One complaint I have, or I guess sort of like a question mark, is like... They, and this is not spoilers, but they increased the money cap from $9.99 to $9,999. And there's, like, no real... Like, it's convenient for sure, but there's really not enough stuff to buy or reasons to use coins, especially because you don't lose coins when you run away from battle now. So it's like you just have this... And they still keep, like, the gold bar feature, which is, like... A gold bar is worth like 100 coins, and 3 gold bars is worth 300. And that's like a way that you can bank money, but like you would never need to do that in this remake. So it's for convenience, but I feel like, oh no, there's 1 rock now, and there will be 2 later probably. Like, I feel like they should have added either, like, make the badges more expensive. Like, I know Charlieton sells things for higher amounts. I should be Shadow right now. In the Pit of 100 Trials, but... I don't know. It seems like a weird choice. She said it! She fucking said it! I was kidding. She didn't say it exactly, but she said the line. Now there are 2 rocks! I was fucking kidding. How on earth did I guess that? That Rouge would be the one to say it, and then she'd basically say it the same exact way. Yeah, but like even the ingredients aren't that expensive. Like a lot of them you can just find in the field. Like I probably spent under 200 coins on ingredients, if that. Like that's a really high estimate. I feel like some of the badges should have been like upwards of 1,000 coins. Because some of them really trivialize the combat. Which I don't mind, like, I'm not really playing Paper Mario for the combat, like, it's fun, but it's mostly just for, like, the environments and the atmosphere and the writing. But, like, I'm not saying, like, it's not convenient, because it is, and I'm glad it's there. But I feel like if you're going to have that, and make it so much easier, because the game pours coins onto you. It's not just that they increase the cap, it's that they give you coins way more often with the clear bonuses. But you also don't lose them when running away. So it's like you just have this excess of coins and nothing to do with them. And you have stuff to do with them, but like by the time you're at like chapter 6 or 7, you just have this like excess, fittingly. Dr. Eggman. I can't believe I have to fight this stupid fucking bird robot again. So it's like, that's why I think it's a confusing choice, because if you're going to increase the amount of money that you get and decrease the amount that you lose when running, which is you lose none, then why would you not add in any additional reasons to spend money? Besides, like, if you want to buy a jam and jelly for 750 coins in the pit, which you won't. I don't know, I guess it's just their way of making the game easier. But, like, I don't know, even in the original version of the game, I was never, like, hurting for money. Like, there are definitely times where it's like, oh, if I had more money, I could buy this badge now, but I don't. I guess I'll just come back after this next chapter. But it wasn't like, oh man, I gotta go grind for money. So, I don't know. It's a very minor nitpick. I'd still probably say the game's a 10 out of 10 because I think the OG is. I mean, honestly, I mean, this version is better because it scraps the annoying backtracking in Twilight Town, which was the low point of the game, gameplay-wise. Atmosphere-wise, it was great because, you know, you're alone and then you get Vivian and then you're, like, a little bit stronger when you make your return trip to the steeple. But now you got that warp pipe. Anyway, sorry, we're playing Sonic Heroes. Again with the bird. Is that all you got? What do you mean, is that all I got? I just hit you like 50 times consecutively. You fucking idiot. I hate Eggman. I hate him. He's my least favorite villain in all of media now. He wasn't until I played this, and I've had to see his ugly fucking mug every day of the week, basically. I know I only play this on Saturday, but it feels like I wake up, I see Eggman, I have to defeat one of his stupid contraptions, or defeat the easy ones that he sends after me, again and a fucking again. As he shoots his fucking SpaghettiOs pasta sauce at me. I hate him. Oh yeah, and I love the warp pipe room in Rogueport. It cuts down on the bullshit General White, which was just, you know, shameless padding in the original. And all the troubles that required you to, you know, just run around like a chicken with your head cut off. So, pipe room is huge. Like, it's basically just a revamped version of the old pipe rooms, which was inconvenient because you had to wait for the stupid elevator. And it was unclear which one was which. You had to, like, play a game of memory. So yeah, overall, just quality of life, huge improvements. Text scroll's too slow, that's annoying. But everything else, amazing. Whoa! Whoa! You butts! Fools! That's what I heard. What am I gonna eat after stream, guys? Because I woke up not long before this and haven't eaten yet, so... What's the move? Arby's! Not only do I not have an Arby's near me, but... that would not be at the top of my shelf if it were. Yeah, that's just cruel. I mean, I'd get curly fries, I guess. But that's it. Thank God. No, it's very not, unfortunately. Yeah, you're like my mass comm professors who said maybe radio, maybe look into radio. Arby's is the look into radio of fast food. Like, why do you hate me? Why do you not like me at all? I thought you liked me enough to give me money every month. But you want me to eat Arby's? Like, your story's not adding up, Roba. Doesn't really make sense. Kind of wishy-washy. Domingos?
That Eggman is behind.
Isn't that, Sunday in Spanish? Sundays? Like ice cream? I'll eat ice cream. Negative!
Is this the energy plant?
You know, I will say, out of all the levels, I remember the city one the least, so this feels the least stale. So I guess I'm not that bummed to be here, skating on this blue jello. We're just gonna keep moving forward. Let's just not stop down for any fucking bullshit. Let's keep our eyes on the prize, which is being done with Sonic Heroes. Which I do enjoy if it's only one campaign. I would venture to say that that the Sonic campaign was good. And they're probably all good on their own. If it was just one time that you had to do it. But I know I've said this like every stream, but it just falls flat when it's the same environments and there's just not that much of a shakeup. And it's very light on story, so it's not even like, you know, you're rewarded with really fun story bits by doing the campaigns again. Like, it's just, the juice is not worth the squeeze for me on the whole. But as one bite-sized package, one campaign, I think it's one of the better Sonic games, yeah. Like, I enjoyed the Sonic Team campaign more than most of the SA2 levels. So, that's my take. That's my hot Sonic take. No, they don't. We're gonna run away on the blue jello. Ignore the turtle. I yearn for the blue jello. Which, by the way, my favorite jello is lime. I know that that's lame, but it just hits for some reason. Or orange. And yeah, I do like jello. I'll fuck with jello. If there, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it, but if there's jello, like jello shots as well. I know some people are grossed out by jello shots. I think they're great, and they were also invented by one of my favorite comedians, pianist and mathematician Tom Lehrer. I believe he invented the jello shot while he was in the army. Or some armed forces branch. I guess I have to kill these robots. What's up, Ace? I thought I changed it to... God damn it, it says Sonic Heroes on OBS. No, okay, there we go. Thank you, Ace. Click into the screen here. Anyway, I don't know what I was ranting about jello. Come on. Oh wait, I can lightspeed dash as Shadow, or I guess dark speed dash. I don't think that's what it's called, but please let it be called that, because that would be the funniest fucking thing. Ooh, the dark tornado. Natural. Why is Shadow, like, kind of pleasant in this game? Like, why is he brooding and calling people slurs? Because he definitely does that in Shadow the Hedgehog. He does both. And that happens after this game, right? Is it because it's Pride Month, he's just in a good mood? Yeah, he's got some pep in his step. I get it. He has amnesia. I feel like if I had amnesia, I'd be grumpy. I'd be really pissed off that I didn't know who or what anything is. Amnesia always fascinated me because, like, surely you remember some things, right? But it's like, how does your brain pick what you do and don't remember? Like, you just... Like, do you remember, like, basic concepts? Like, do you remember what it is to, like, eat food? You know? Or do you forget everything and have to be retaught everything? Like, I've never met anyone with amnesia, you know? I don't know. I've never had it. Honestly, my biggest exposure to amnesia is Cloud Strife, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Michelle Tanner, and then one episode where she falls off the horse. And she forgets all of her family, but she does remember basic concepts. The instinctual things. But I mean, like, amnesia as, like, an actual medical condition that can happen to real people. Like, how does that work? And I'm guessing it's just case-by-case basis. Like, your brain just forgets certain things and remembers others. Was it the finale? Yeah, you're right. And it's like, will Michelle forget her family and they'll move out of the Full House and turn the lights off and go, man, we had some good times in the Full House. And then Michelle gets back up on her horse. She falls back off of it again to get an extra concussion, which reverses the first one. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. And then, actually, no, I believe how it ends is that there's a secret DLC mission where Stephanie confronts the horse that kicked Michelle off and says, how rude of you to do that to my sister. And Stephanie Haydokens the amnesia horse. And then Aunt Becky, like, gets her into college through embezzlement or whatever. And then Michelle goes to college, and never returns for Fuller House because she's still in college. Girl power rules.
Girl power rules.
If one of the Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes ladies were to say girl power rules, it would be Amy and not Rouge. I think Rouge is honestly really problematic. I think she talks a lot of shit about other anthropomorphic animals behind their backs. Like, I don't think she's a girl's girl. I expressed this in Ultima Club earlier. I think she's just not helping the cause at all. Yeah, I think everyone in Team Dark is problematic. Like, for a robot, Omega has a lot of opinions on human sexuality. And all of them are, like, unsolicited, like, nobody asked to hear them. Amy supports women's rights, Rouge supports women's wrongs. Yeah, absolutely. As not just a criminal, like, she's not even empowering women by saying, like, hey, if you want to do crime and make that your thing, then go for it. Like, don't let the patriarchy stop you. Like, women can do crime too. She's like, no, I'm the only woman who should be able to do crime, and all other women are unable to do crime, but except for me. She pulls up the ladder behind her, you know? And yeah, Omega just has, like, a lot of wacky opinions, which, like, why would he, right? Like, he's a robot. Like, the concerns of humans should not, you know, bother him or concern him whatsoever. But he's, like, you know, really got some fucked up takes on, like, gender conformity and traditional gender roles. So, and then Shadow, I don't even know where to begin with Shadow. I mean, oddly, I think he wants to be supportive, like, he wants to be an ally, but he's using all of the wrong words, you know? And when he corrected, he goes, oh, whatever. It's fine. I've got the spirit. Bruh! Which I guess is better than not wanting to at all, like Eggman. Or Big the Cat. But, like, Shadow is, like, taught the terminology and the language, and he just, like, refuses to really internalize any of it. I don't know why I'm reading all of these characters. They haven't really bothered me that much yet, besides Omega. I hate him a lot. That's just from childhood, though. I don't really have any actual beef with Shadow or Rouge, but Omega is like a false king. Like, how dare you stand where Gamma stood? Shadow says same-sex attracted. Is that what he says? I don't even know. I don't even know what the discourse is with terminology that Shadow would or would not be using. Because I don't know if he's going so far as to be, like, using the Q word in an insulting way. But probably a few years ago he was. Like, he's that caught up, but not quite. Yeah, I miss Gamma a lot. But he's a bird now, and he's happy. He's with his bird family. Very suspicious. I don't know, I feel like we're kind of moving fast. Like, we're on, what, level 5? If you count the boss level, I guess this is 4 without it. Everyone says it's gonna get worse, though. Shadow is a mod on NoFap. Yeah, honestly, that tracks. That tracks as well. Bow, bow. 4 to 14? Alright. Yeah, actually, that's a great point. Yeah, Shadow is absolutely using slurs. He's from 50 years ago. Yeah, I take the whole thing about him being, like, well-meaning, but using the wrong terminology. No, he's ill-meaning. He's from 50 years ago. Which, I guess, in the timeline of this game, it would be the 50s, right? Like, the Sonic Heroes take place in the same year that it came out. Like, I guess they probably have their own separate timeline. Bow, bow. But now he's from, like, the 70s. So, like, a little bit of progress, right? Maybe. Team Blast. Wow. I love the big magenta laser.
What is this
What?
question?
Food for thought. Which Cage character does your neck of the Cage world in particular underrate? So, like, presumably not including people saying hee hee hoo hoo Terra is dumb here. Yeah, because people in my neck of the woods appreciate Terra. So, people around me in my space, who do they underrate? Well, who am I more passionate about than people in my space? I don't know. That is a good question. I'm just trying to consider it. Because, like, I feel like all the characters I do really like are ones that are generally pretty popular. Well, I don't like Ventus. I think Ventus is overrated, so I tend to feel like he's got a fair reputation. I'll lump myself in with this, and this kind of goes back to a hot take that I received in the original hot take tournament. Is that I think Ansem the Wise we probably give a harder time than we need to. Like, yeah, he was a really fucked up guy, but, like, we tend to forgive everyone else, probably because they're young. And, like, yeah, Ansem the Wise should know better because he's old, but, like, he is sorry now, right? You know? Like, what else do we want from him? Like, it's funny to give him a hard time because it's like, haha, he's nobody racist. But, like, he fucking died and went to hell, and, like, he did say sorry. Like, yeah, Ienzo apologized as well, probably needlessly. And that's annoying. But, like, what more do we want from Ansem the Wise? Like, he's helping us out with the unreality shit. Like, he's not being racist anymore. I don't know. We tend to view forgiveness as something that's afforded to basically everybody, and we like to think that we are forgiving both to characters and to real people in real life, but it's like, you know, how much is enough when it comes to someone apologizing or trying to right their wrongs? Like, when do we say, alright, you're good now? It's tough. He should have stayed in hell? Yeah. Like, there should only be a finite amount of punishment for a finite amount of wrongdoing, right? That's my philosophy. That's why I think hell is, like, a deeply flawed concept, because you can only sin a finite amount, so to be in hell infinitely seems a bit disproportionate, and maybe the characteristic of a god who does not have things figured out in a just way. That's why I love the idea of purgatory, you know? I mean, I don't know, right? Like, maybe maybe they're onto something, because then you could just be like, well, I'll murder and do all of the crime, and yeah, like, I'll have to spend like a millennia or two in purgatory, but eventually I'll be able to work off my sin debt. But I don't know, maybe they have to genuinely reform. Maybe they need to weigh their heart on the scale, like Egypt times. Isn't that what they did in ancient Egypt mythology? They would do, like, they would weigh your heart. So, like, yeah, you do some fucked up shit, not only do you have to work off the sin debt, but you have to have a genuine change of heart through an ancient Egyptian scale weighing. And once your heart is free of sin, then you get to proceed. I have not read the Divine Comedy, but I'm fairly familiar with its machinations. I don't know how we got from underrated KH character to, like, theology of sinning. But, yeah. I think we're going to apply that logic to how we treat Ansem the Wise. He only sinned a finite amount. So when is enough in terms of the apology tour? Ansem needs to marry a nobody. But nobodies, like, how many even exist now? They're like, there's what, like do Roxas and Naminé and Shion, do they even still count as nobodies, or what? I'm actually not clear on that. I think they do. Like, they have a heart, but I don't know, it's complicated. They're still physiologically a nobody, I think. Because replicas are nobodies, right? Yeah, I guess nobodies still come into existence, you're right. They won't, though, mark my words. We're done with it. I'd be shocked if we're introduced to a new character, or even a new mook that's a nobody. But put it on the bingo card. I'd be willing to see where they go with it, but I think they've kind of... Oh! Is this my first death? I don't think I've died until now. My main thing is that even KH characters who change sides... Yeah, I haven't save stated this whole stream, so... who change sides like Vexen or Syx are basically either in good mode or bad mode at any given moment. Ansem is like one of the few characters who are doing good things for bad reasons. Yeah, I mean, like, he is a more nuanced character than most of the organization, you know. A new type of enemy? Yeah, it's tough. Like, 3 didn't introduce a new type, so I don't think 4 has to. I think 4 might just play it straight and be all Heartless. Or some other manifestation of darkness that's not called Heartless, but is that. Like, for all intents and purposes, we can probably assume that, like, the, you know, Darkside EX, or whatever you want to call it, in the KH4 trailer is a Heartless, because it looks like one, like, physiologically and, like, just design-wise, it seems very similar to what we know of Heartless, but because it's Unreality, they might call them a different name, or it might be, like, you know, some other manifestation that we don't have a word for yet. I feel like someone in the chat here once came up with, like, a name for a basic enemy type that, like, had to do with Unreality. Like, it was a really cool word. I remember, like, stopping down and being like, oh, that's neat. Why can't I fight? Why am I so dumb? That gold turtle shell? Alright, I need to do tornado. Try attacking it with blue tornado! Annihilation, annihilation. I could have team blasted all of that. That's a good question. Like, it seems like they do, judging from that Darkside boss, but I don't know if that is, you know, officially a Heartless. What am I doing? I don't need to kill this thing. I want to... Let Shadow pole dance! I don't want to attack this thing. I want to pole dance! Oh my god. Could you just fucking die so I can spin on the pole? Thanks. I'll take it from here. So, you know, I lean towards Heartless being the main thing, but my next guess would be just like a new type, but it's basically functionally Heartless. Yeah, I need to lock in. I'm not locked in at all. Alright. But if I lock in, then the stream gets boring, you know? But should Heartless exist in Unreality, or do they only start popping up because of Sora's entrance and or Mom's? I trend towards the latter because everyone seems surprised. Like, everyone's on their phone recording it. Like, this is not something that is commonplace for the people of Quadratum. So, no. I think it's possible that, like, darkness and light as concepts themselves don't exist in Unreality. And the Master of Masters is, like, trying to drag those things into Unreality in order to remake whatever universe in his image or whatever the fuck he's trying to do. Well, he wants to make, like, a world devoid of darkness and only have light. So maybe Unreality has neither, and he's trying to bring light in, but it also brings in darkness, or Sora brings it in by accident or something. But yeah, I don't think Heartless, or any of the, you know, Kingdom Hearts metaphysics that we've come to know is commonplace in Quadratum / Unreality or whatever. I do think the Master and or Sora being there is disturbing that. Or maybe some other factor is disturbing that, and Sora and the mom's presence there is unrelated. Maybe Mom siphoning the darkness from Cage World into Unreality. That also is a great... Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. I like that more. He's, like, trying to spill all of the darkness in. So he can just, leave Unreality to suffer. And Sora's like, well, yeah, darkness is bad, and we have it in our world, but I can't just let all of these creepy, doughy, blank expression people in Unreality have to suffer. I have to save them too. Because Sora's just such a fucking goody two-shoes that he can't just let one universe fall to shambles so another can prosper. Bow, bow. It's a good, like, philosophical and moral question, right? Oh! Oh! Mission failed. Like, let's say Merlin the Wizard showed up to your house, right? Or Yen said, pick a wizard. It could be Fairy Godmother. It is Women's History Month and Pride. So, Fairy Godmother shows up and she's like, there's another universe out there just like this one. It's basically this universe. Nothing's really different. It's just like Universe B. Everything's the same. And Fairy Godmother is like, right now, both universes have their equal share of, like, suffering. But if we just, like, magnify the suffering in this other universe, like, she offers you a deal, right? Fairy Godmother is like, I'm going to magnify the suffering in Universe B that you can't see and you'll never see, but just know and understand that it's populated by, like, real people who feel things and have, you know, experiences and hopes and dreams and lives. Their trauma is magnified. It's way worse. But everything here, all the trauma disappears. We live a utopian... It's like the Omelas story. Like, would you take that deal? Would you take that knowing that, like, cosmologically, there's this separate fucking dimension that you're never going to interact with, but you're inflicting suffering on all these people that feel imaginary, but you will never see or interact with? You know? I don't know what I would do. I would like to think that I would say no, we could just all suffer equally. And it is very, Is it they were searching, they were looking for Omelas, or they were leaving Omelas? I read that in a theology class once. I don't know how we got there from the question of unreality. I guess because the idea of, you know, siphoning darkness out of one universe and into another. But it's kind of spooky to think about in a moral, theological, cosmological sense. Those who walked away from Omelas, thank you. Now. Which was, I think, used as like an argument for or against utilitarianism. I remember being really upset with the kids in my theology class for just not getting it at all. Like, I was definitely looking at a lot of people being like, what is wrong with you? Oh wait, we're like way far back. Fuck. Because I was yapping. We're already Universe B? Yeah, we're in the universe where the suffering is magnified. That's possible. Hoorah! Bow. And yeah, there is the argument that, like, well, life without suffering, that's boring. Like, what's the point? Like, pleasure is only quantifiable when, you know, examined next to pain. But, like, comprehend, try to understand the idea that, like, Fairy Godmother is willing to take away the mere notion of comparison between the two things. Like, you wouldn't... there would be no need for comparison because there would just be bliss. It would be like this unfathomable fucking light experience that you're always undergoing. Like, everything's just always fucking roses and sunshine. You wouldn't know any better. It's just pure bliss constantly. Kill! Did he just say kill? Is that what he said? What's up, Albie? We were just having intense theological convos. Alright. Now I'm down here in the shame area because I fell. Sounds like heroin. Yeah, Fairy Godmother is just offering heroin. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, baby. Can you just fucking... Oh, wait. Rouge does no damage at level... No, she does. It's just very slow. Here, yeah. Her Owen. Sorry. How could I be so blind? Yeah, that's less of a conundrum, I would say. Fairy Godmother shows up. She's like, I'll give you heroin, but you have to kill people. Like, huh. Well, that just feels like morally all around that I would have to be a really bad person to kill people for heroin. But, yeah, listen. The decision's a decision. There's still some intrigue there. That sounds like something they'd offer to Ethan Mars to save his son. Like, alright, Ethan, for your next challenge, you have to acquire the heroin by killing some innocent civilians. I have to save my son! Sean! And he would do it. My Ethan did. He did everything. When you're role-playing as a distraught father, you'll kill anybody to get your baby back, you know? I'd do anything for that... that weird, vaguely French child drowning in the sewer grate. Annihilation! Although, I did defeat Jason on his birthday. I'm not gonna let him win just because he's my son and he's gonna die in a car crash soon. The fight's a fight. What's that gonna teach him if in his last moments I let him win against me in the sword fight? He's gonna die without learning a valuable lesson. Save state. Great call. Great call. Thank you. Actually, I'll take it from here with a Team Blast. That's a great point, Owls. Whoa! Does it always do that? Oh, because it's like, yeah, it stops time. I didn't even notice. So the rings... That's really cool. Yeah, I forgot that, Chaos Control is a time freeze. Alright, you got me, Sonic Heroes. I liked that. Oh! Ba-da-ba-da-boom. Which real-world locations have gotten the most Disney Worlds? It's France, for sure. It's not even close. There might be, like, 2 UK-adjacent places, if you count, like... Like, do you count Wonderland because, like, it's entered from the UK? Beef Jungle's obviously not set in the UK, but, like, it has the flag, and, like, it... You would assume it shares universe space with the UK. Neverland has Big Ben. You could say that Jane colonized that one part of the jungle. Very problematic, but she did plant the flag. And it's just Jane and Clayton. No other expeditioners. 5 Frances. Castle of Dreams, Enchanted Dominion, Beast Castle, La Cité des Cloches, and Musketeers, yep. Because the Dwarf Woodlands, I believe, is supposed to be Germany, or just vaguely Europe space. I just got bullied by these turtles. I hate turtles! Hope the Turtle Kid is doing well. Yeah, at least every fucking Disney movie that they put in the side games. Bow, bow, bow. Everyone gets so mad. Not everybody, but a lot of people. Maybe not even a lot of people. Maybe like 2 guys get so mad when I call BBS and Dream Drop like side games, because they are. Like, they're not spin-offs, but they are like yeah, you do need to play them for the main story, but like when I say side games, I just mean like not numbered titles. That's all that means. They act like I'm perpetuating this, like, grand injustice that I'm not giving these games their dues. Like, I like them, but they're just, like, compared to 1, 2, and 3, like, they're not as important. They're still important, they're just not as. That's all. Yeah, and spin-offs and side games are not the same. Like, KH has no spin-offs, right? They just have side games. Is that fair to say? Like, even... It's the greatest moment of my life! What's up, Nachos? Like, Melmem's not a spin-off. I guess but even VCast, like... Is it a spin-off? I don't know if it is. That's just non-canon. Like, okay, what's a good example? Like, wouldn't you say, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day is a spin-off of Diddy Kong Racing, because it follows a different character. But if there was, like, a Diddy Kong Racing port for, like, mobile phone that was not licensed by Rare or Nintendo, I don't know if that's a spin-off. I think it's just, like, a non-canon installment. KH Talisman is a spin-off? I don't think it is. Because, like, Frasier is a spin-off from Cheers, but I don't think Frasier Monopoly is a spin-off of Frasier the TV show. No, unfortunately it's not, Nachos. I wish it was. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think it has to be... You have to be, like, following a different character or, like, a different narrative entirely for it to be a spin-off. Is Mario Kart not a spin-off? No, it is. It is a spin-off. Because the problem with Mario in this comparison exercise is that, like, I don't think Mario has, like, side games in the way that we... Like, what is the Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop of Mario? You know? I think it's like... The main Mario chronology is, like... Mario Bros. Through Mario Wonder. Yoshi's Island? Yeah, that's actually a good case. Yeah, Yoshi's Island would be, like, the Dream Drop or Birth by Sleep of Mario. Yeah, Mario World 2. It's weird that it's even called that. It should just be called Yoshi's Island. Wario Land is a spin-off. Luigi's Mansion is a spin-off. But they're not side games. You know what I mean? So, yes, if we made a game about Sykes going on his own adventure and not having any true bearing on the current plot of overall KH, that would be a spin-off, correct. Like, if Sykes was the main character and he fell into DreamWorks Land because he loves the moon, so he saw the moon and the little fisherman guy on the moon, he was like, I'm going to DreamWorks Land. And he did worlds with Shrek and Marty the zebra, then that would be a spin-off. In the case of KH genre, it can pretty comfortably separate this, so I'd say Melmem is a spin-off because it's not an action RPG. But, like, is Cucks a spin-off? Because that's not an action RPG either. That's just I don't even know what you would call it. A gacha. But I don't think Cucks is a spin-off. I think it's a side game. Melmem's story is canon as well. Yeah, it's part of the main KH story chronology. So I don't think Cucks or Melmem are spin-offs. Yeah, I think if Verum... But see, if Verum Rex tied into the KH plot, then I don't even know if that's a spin-off. But that would be the closest thing to, like, a realistic project that could be a spin-off. KH just has a distinction of story-relevant spin-offs because KH is nuts. Yeah, that's true, because every fucking thing relates into the story. So I don't think they're spin-offs. I'm sorry, I keep girding myself.
We must gird ourselves.
Have we minded this conversation? Have we gotten what we wanted out of it? Depends on purism. Yeah. Honestly, we should run a poll. I'm gonna run a poll on Twitter right now. Alright. Question. Gird T, I know. What's up, Fruit Tune? Thanks for 28 months. Hainer Extreme Skate Adventure would be a spinoff. Yes. Unless, at the end of Hainer Skate Adventure, once you've busted every Fusty Tuna imaginable, there's a cutscene where Fairy Godmother says, Hainer, we're sending you to Unreality as well, and Hainer's like the third protagonist. Then it's not a spinoff, I think. I think it ties into the main fucking canon. But if it's just like Disney Skate Adventure except it's Hainer, then yeah. It's a spinoff. Are there any spin-offs in the Kingdom Hearts series? You know, like, how should we phrase this question for research purposes? Are there any playable spin-off video games? Okay. Are there any video games... Here we go. Are there any Kingdom Hearts video games that you would consider spin-offs? And then we will do a poll. And should it just be yes or no, or should we give 2 additional options? Options. Fuck. Should it be like yes? No, I think we just leave it yes and no. Third option. The Days Match 3 browser game, I don't think is a spin-off. I think that is a non-canon side game. Which, I know it's really ticky-tack, and maybe there's people like screaming at the screen right now like that's the same thing. I don't think it is. The full YouTube audience? Yeah, right now it's just on Twitter. I mean, I could put it on YouTube. I'm going to do that. We'll get more responses on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think VCast is a spin-off. I feel pretty confident in that. I don't think KH Mobile is a spin-off. I don't think... Me personally, I don't think there are... Ooh! Jan Masali just posted a new video about how many Mario games there are, which is like very relevant to the conversation that we're having. I have to watch that later. I love that video. Anyway. Let me go to community post. Okay. Yes or no? That's on the YouTube community post. If you want to vote right now, there's the link. Is Dark Road a spinoff? That is probably the best case so far, because... I don't know, though. No, I don't think it is. Because, like, it still has a major impact on, like, our main antagonist of the story. It's tough. Because, like, it's a prequel. Because, like, I don't know, when you said that, for some reason, it struck me as, like, yeah, it is an isolated story for the most part. And you're playing as a totally separate character from, like, the main core group. But, like, technically, like, TVA, like, for a time, they weren't the main core group. They were the new kids on the block. So, like, but they weren't a spinoff either. I don't think Birth by Sleep is a spinoff by any means. But Xehanort was dead by the time we got it, so does the impact matter? I think it does, because Xehanort's clearly not done here with the series. I mean, yeah, it depends on your definition of major impact, like how much you want to read into how much of Xehanort's character development in Dark Road actually, like, retroactively works for his character in, you know, BBS and 3. So, would Recoded be a spinoff without Goofy's one line in KH3? No, because I think it is part of the narrative, as minuscule as it is. I wouldn't say it is. It slots into an established time frame you already had inklings about in the rest of the series. Yeah, like, I think I err on the side of Dark Road is not a spinoff. Like, it's the sidest of the side games, probably. Like, I think, well, besides, like, Recoded. I don't know. Like, which game overall is the least important to your understanding of the plot moving forward? Probably Recoded, right? But, like, I don't know how much... You would think that Dark Road stuff is going to come up moving forward in some capacity. I don't think we're going to get any more Recoded shit. So, I'd be shocked. I mean, I was kind of shocked when they even mentioned that Goofy line in 3. Let me check the YouTube poll and see if we have any votes on it yet. Is Missing Link a spinoff? I don't think so. So, yes is winning right now. Someone said BBS Com, Days, Recoded, and the mobile games are spinoffs. Yes is winning, and there's 42 votes already, and it's 55% to 45%. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong on the definition of spinoff? Sorry, we haven't played the game for like 10 minutes. Apologies. I was having fun. I needed to focus on the... I like how I was able to play the game while talking about, like, theological dilemmas, but once we got to, like, spin-off versus side game, I had to pause so I could divert all of my brain power to just that. Man, I'm standing on business, yeah. There are side games, and even that is not the perfect term. I think bridge game is probably the best term, but that's, like, less apparent what it means when you say it. But, like, I think COM is a bridge game. It bridges 1 and 2. I think BBS is a bridge game, you know? I think Dream Drop is a bridge game. Cucks. Yeah, even that. Like, it just bridges some gaps. Man, I'm gonna Team Blast. Mario Paint is definitely a Mario spin-off. Well, no, you're right, it is. It is, because there is no overarching Mario plot, you know? So, okay, reading the direct definition of spin-off, I actually agree that there aren't any, specifically because spin-off should be incidental. Should I just make a video about this? Just like a 10-minute little... Like, wouldn't that be a novel concept? Regular Pat did like a short video where we just discussed this. Bow, bow. 4-hour video. I'll take it from here! Gets pushed by a giant fucking block. Voorah! Voorah! The cage painting game? Okay, maybe. Well, no, because we're not actually... I think it depends on the series that the Origin series is, right? Like, Mario Paint is a spin-off because there is no, like, overarching Mario plot, and it's, like, a total change of genre. But, like, is the cage painting... There's a cage painting game? Wait, is there? Is that even a thing? An official browser game? So it's official. It's not part of the main canon. So it's at least a side game. Is it a spin-off? Maybe. I feel like I'm contradicting myself. I feel like I just said the puzzle game wasn't a spin-off. It's playable merch? I don't know why that threw me for such a loop. Talk me back into or out of it being a spin-off, other chatters. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm having a crisis. Weenie, wow, wow. Video games are all playable merch, yeah, at the end of the day. Bow, bow, bow. My brain's working overtime. Well, no. I don't think... Maybe Mario... I'm thinking about this again, and, like... No, like, what's the difference between the cage painting game and, like, the cage trading card game? I don't think the cage trading card game is a spin-off. It's just a different side way to experience the cage franchise. It's not a spin-off. But Mario Paint, I don't think is a spin-off either. It's only one game. I mean, no, you could be a spin-off if you're just one game. But, like, I think it's different because it's not a narrative-based game. And Mario Paint's definitely not mainline Mario. But for some reason, calling it a spin-off also feels wrong, because you're not really even following a character. Like, yeah, Mario is there, but it's like it's an application. I might be wrong. I don't know. I think it is a spin-off of Mario because, like, there is no overarching, like, continuity that Mario Paint could feed into there. Spin-off doesn't necessarily mean narrative diversion. I don't think it does either, but for some reason, it feels wrong to me. I'm, like, in real time trying to pick apart why that is. Unless it's just me. Does anyone else think that, like, the cage painting game doesn't really make sense to call it a spin-off of KH? But I also think, like, it kind of makes sense to call Mario Paint a spin-off. But it's just weird because, like, what's being spun off? It's just the genre. You're not following a different character. You're not following a different universe or a different plot line. Like, it's just Mario themed, you know? Yeah, I agree. The Mario series does spin off from Donkey Kong. That's true. So I didn't really know either. I'm sure that's in the AID 1043 video. All right, I'm going back to the poll. So overwhelmingly yes right now, 67-33%. Is Cage a spin-off from Final Fantasy? That's tough. Is it? I don't know. Because, like, it features Final Fantasy characters, but, like, we're not following the Final Fantasy characters. I don't know. We still haven't made any effort to define our terminology. I agree. Because I think in some cases it's a case-by-case basis. The point is that you don't follow the characters. No, because I keep getting hung up on this narrative shit. I keep thinking about, like, okay, well, if Leon was the main protagonist of Kingdom Hearts, and you followed Leon, then for some reason it feels like, yes, it definitively would be a spin-off of Final Fantasy VIII. This discussion proves that a spin-off is a nebulous concept you can only actually figure out by vibes. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Because, like, it almost feels like it's not a spin-off, it's, like, featuring appearances by. Like, you know when you're watching a TV show and, like, at the end it says, and an appearance by a blank before the credits end? Like, it's like that. I think we're defining by discussion, which is how most things become defined. Yeah. Honestly, it really makes you think. Because, like... No, maybe it is. Should we ask Google? Maybe AI Google can tell us. Is Kingdom Hearts a spin-off of Final Fantasy? The games are influenced by their parent franchise, Final Fantasy. That's just pulling from Wikipedia. What if I ask ChatGPT? Let's try that. Ellen is a spin-off of being middle-aged in white. I thought she was the first one to do that. I thought she was the originator. Is Kingdom Hearts, by the definition of spin-off, we're asking our AI overlord now, a spin-off of Final Fantasy. Yeah, this is no longer about Sonic Heroes, so... No, Kingdom Hearts, this is what ChatGPT says. And as we know, AI is never wrong. Kingdom Hearts is not considered a spin-off of Final Fantasy despite incorporating characters and elements from the Final Fantasy series. The key reasons why: original story and universe, crossover elements, development and intent. There's like a paragraph after all of these. And spin-off definition. Typically, a spin-off involves creating a new work derived from an existing work, focusing on characters or elements from the original. In the case of Kingdom Hearts, it doesn't derive its core elements from Final Fantasy, but rather creates an entirely new concept that happens to feature Final Fantasy characters. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT, is Mario Paint a spin-off of the mainline Mario games? How about this? Yes, Mario Paint can be considered a spin-off of the mainline Mario games. Here's why. Different genre and gameplay. Mario Paint is creative art and music creation tool, which is a significant departure from the platforming gameplay of the mainline Mario games. Spin-offs often explore different genres while still featuring familiar characters or themes. Use of Mario franchise elements. Although Mario Paint doesn't involve the typical platforming action associated with Mario games, it prominently features Mario franchise characters and themes. The game is designed with a Mario-themed interface and includes various Mario-related activities. Okay, distinct from main series. While Mario Paint is part of the broader Mario franchise, it stands apart from the main series of Mario platformers. Spin-offs typically offer a different type of gameplay experience while being rooted in the same fictional universe. So if I ask it, what is Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, is it going to say spin-off? Just for asking the AI, I'm now extremely firmly that Kingdom Hearts does have spin-offs. It's all spin-offs. The whole series is a spin-off. Disney is a spin-off. Regular Pat is a spin-off. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think ChatGPT might be overcooking its brain because I feel like it's sort of doubling back. Let's argue with it. Okay. So, let's think. It's going to say Mario Kart is a spin-off by that last definition. What's another Mario game that's sort of nebulous? It's tough. Like, Luigi's Mansion is definitely a spin-off. Let's ask it this. Is Kingdom Hearts Union Cross a spin-off from the Kingdom Hearts series? I think even asking that question that way sounds dumb. Let's see. Yes, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is considered a spin-off of the main Kingdom Hearts series. Here's why. It always has to have 4 bullet points that are very repetitive. Different gameplay and platform, narrative context, standalone experience, and supplementary content are its 4 bullet points. I don't think so. I think it's wrong. Spin-off versus side game versus themed IP is wild. It is. I think ChatGPT is useless, which I knew that before this, but I was just curious to see what it would... Like, sometimes it's good. Like, I'll ask it, like, hey, am I using this word correctly in this sentence? And it's actually pretty good at that. But when it comes to, like, really any concept beyond, like, you know, quantifiable answers, then it's pretty bad. Link's... Okay, yeah. Is Link's crossbow training a spin-off from the Zelda series? It definitely is. Or is it? It is. Yes, it is. Alright, I don't think we're getting anywhere with this. Gonna go back to YouTube again to check and see. Uh, 72% yes, the margin just keeps growing. KHVR, I think... I don't know if I would define it as a spin-off or a side game. Is it not just, like, another way to experience Kingdom Hearts? Like, it's... Wait, I'm not even sure if I fully understand what KHVR is. Let me just make sure I know what we're talking about. You just, like, view... What do you see in KHVR? Like, what worlds are you in? I've never done it. I've never even really looked into it that deeply. You just see it. I don't think it's a spin-off or a side game. Oh, yeah. It's probably most similar to the crossbow training, yeah. Alright. Wait, let me read the comments. I saw the percentages, but let me read the comments. Yes, a game can be a spin-off and still have references to it in mainline games. None of the games I've played, but Coded is absolutely a spin-off. Yes, VCast. Melody of Memory. VCast is the most canon game and not a spin-off. KH1, COM, 2, BBS, Dream Drop, and 3 are mainline. Days, Coded, 0.2 are side games, even if they're somewhat important. Then the Key Saga is straight up another saga, so that counts as a spin-off, even though it ties into mainline. I don't know, I feel like saying Days isn't mainline, but like COM, BBS, and Dream Drop is. Like, I feel like Days is at least on the same tier as COM. I don't know anymore! Someone says DDD is a spin-off. That must be a joke. Recoded, someone says no, but Recoded is tempting, and Magical Puzzle Clash def is a spin-off. I feel like people use the word spin-off to describe games they don't like as much. Is Gorillaz a spin-off of Blur? Yes, I think it is. I think it is. The KH Game & Watch games that were part of the mobile game. Spin-offs due to gameplay differences, yes. Spin-offs due to lack of lore / not being canon, sadly, no. Heck no, brother. I'd say the mobile games are the closest thing to spin-off the franchise has. I fucking adore Melmem, it's a spin-off. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable saying that Melody of Memory is a spin-off from Kingdom Hearts. Because it is Kingdom Hearts, you know? I almost feel like the title has something to do with it. I feel like the title has to be dramatically different, you know? Here's a question. Is All Grown Up a spin-off of Rugrats? I think it is, right? Joey is a spin-off of Friends? A sequel series? But, like, even the concept of saying, like, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is a spin-off of the Kingdom Hearts series. It doesn't feel right to me because they both contain the words Kingdom Hearts. So I would think that it's, like, part of that grander series. Like, it can't spin off because it's still in it. Like, it's still two in the series. Whereas, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day is, like, completely foreign from Diddy Kong Racing, so I don't have a problem calling that a spin-off. A recap? It is mostly recap. Victorious is definitely a spin-off of iCarly. Wait, no. Is it? I don't think it is. There's no common characters. Sam and Cat is a spin-off of iCarly and Victorious, but Victorious is just a series that shares a lot of its, you know, creative DNA with iCarly. Theater Rhythm is a Final Fantasy spin-off, but Melmem isn't a KH spin-off. Let me think about that one. Theater Rhythm as a Final Fantasy spin-off. Maybe. That feels very Mario Paint to me. I feel like we're in that, and that for some reason I keep getting tripped up. Yeah, there's no story in Theater Rhythm. But the way that I felt about calling Mario Paint a spin-off of Mario is how I feel about calling Theater Rhythm a spin-off of Final Fantasy.
I can get from here.
Vroom! This has been like 20% Sonic Heroes. Melmem, yeah, it is a sequel to KH3 because it follows just as planned, all according to Keikaku. Yeah, Melmem follows up on plot threads from 3. It directly follows it. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is a sequel. Everyone's gonna say that, like, KH4 is the direct sequel to 3, which, like, it is because of the numbering of the title. But, like, technically, Melmem is gonna be the sandwich in the middle, chronology-wise. The corporate definition? That's the least fun one, though. All according to Keikaku! I'm just gonna keep saying it every time she does. Can Omega destroy this when it's level 3? No. Really? Oh, wait. God damn it. Die. We're definitely not going to beat this in 2 streams now because we stopped down so long on that. I know I didn't need to stop down, but I needed to focus. So. Uh-oh. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, KH2 definitely a spinoff of KH1. I thought that was obvious. I didn't even think I needed to bring that up. Fuck you, Shadow! Oh, god damn it. Who knows when the last time I saved Stata was. Oh wait, we're fine. Right? Oh, thank god. Damn, not here. The prologue of KH2 is a spinoff? Honestly, the way that it feels, that's a good case so far. Like, obviously, we can't say that, like, yeah, just the prologue is a spinoff, but, like, it feels like that. It feels like that when you're playing as Roxas. Like, okay, this all feels Kingdom Hearts. Like, there are Moogles. Wait, are there Moogles in Twilight Town when you're playing as Roxas? I feel like there's not. Not that that matters at all. But, just kind of curious. I guess Ansem the Wise didn't program those in. Now. Are we still on the first level of the city, by the way? Is that what this is? Are we still? Oh, shit. I gotta destroy the robots. Oh, and I lost all my boosts. Wait. Oh, I don't want to be doing this? Shit ass. This is second level, okay. Yeah, he hates Moogles as well. Which you'd think Ansem the Wise would love Moogles because they're white, and he's already racist, so... We do call him Ansem the White. I guess I'm up! Rah! And Dusks are white, too. Oh! 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 Okay, there we go. Alright, so I have to destroy all these before the lava rises? That seems unreasonable, Sonic Heroes. I'm having a lot of trouble. Oh, we're good, we're good. No! Rouge, get the fucking... Switch to Rouge, she can fly! Oh, you piece of shit. Alright. If Roxas had his own game, then only tangentially related to the main story... If Roxas had his own game that only tangentially related to the main story, like it was him running around doing missions with a fully insulated plot, that would be a spin-off, even though Roxas is also part of the main Cage story. I agree. If if the KH2 prologue, even if it was the same length as it currently is, was just like, hey, we gotta do chores to go to the beach. And by the way, Roxas, you're related to Sora. Oh, cool, I didn't know that. And they just went to the beach and that's how it ended? And it didn't tie into like Sora waking up or anything from Chain of Memories? That would be a spinoff, absolutely. I just don't think story defines what a Cage spinoff is, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. I just get stuck on the genre argument as well, because, like, I don't think Cucks is a spinoff of Kingdom Hearts. It's part of the main chronology of the story, and I guess that matters to me for whatever reason. Damn it!
We must gird ourselves.
And so does Melmem. Because KH is kind of like an odd duck in that way. Yeah, the Cheers cast does appear in Frasier at times. I think that's fine. I think the cast, there can be cast overlap. It has to like focus on something or someone different to be a spinoff. But the problem is that like KH already has so many games that feature non-Sora characters that they very clearly are not spinoffs. BBS is not a spinoff, so by that virtue, even though the genre has changed for Cucks and you're playing as the player, I don't think Cucks is a spinoff either. Hi, Logic. We're in dire need of Logic today. I'm really bad at this part. Vura! Well, if Shadow would fucking do his job and fucking homing attack onto the right thing instead of just, you know, flying off into the void. Yeah, probably. I think I was doing better with Omega. I'm like inclined to be in Rouge mode because she can fly and I feel like that gives me a safety net. Alright, I'm safe stating here. Fuck it. I don't feel like doing this again. This is a job for Rouge. This is a job for Rouge. I like the beat he had to that. This is a job for Rouge. This is a job for Rouge. I'm losing my mind, sorry. My mind's been fried by spin-off. My brain is spinning off into something else. Kill! And again, children play this with no save states. Hurrah! Grab the fucking ring, Rouge! Oh my god. God. I hate this so much. Nail me to the Union Cross. Omega and Big are the same? Such range. Wow, and they're clearly the most problematic people on the cast. But you know, maybe Shadow would be the best? I can just do 3 quick taps. Yeah. No! You've got to be kidding! Oh, I was so close. If I had just one ring, I could have bounced back up. Oh, the DDD of Sonic games? It might be. Nah, it's probably like Sonic Colors or something. I actually don't know. I don't know enough about Sonic to make it the comparison. God, it's really unforgiving with how much time you have to do this, with how fucking uncontrollable the characters feel. Alright. No! Come on! You dumb motherfucker! Oh, thank God. We're still not done? Oh, heavens. Bye, Omega. I'm save stating. Okay. Anyway. It does have a parallel story thing like Dream Drop, you're right. Multiple playable characters. You gotta play the same levels over and over. You gotta go to France over and over in that game. You gotta go to the fucking spooky mansion over and over in this game. You turn on the old soundtrack for TTYD? No, I kept the new one on. I honestly, I love, like, I'm not gonna say they're like full-on replacements for the old ones, but like, it's so, I love like the, I don't know if you call it dynamic, but like when you're like inside and outside of areas in Rougeport. Rougeport? I just subverted back to my young self, Rogueport. I'm also thinking of Rouge the Back as she's here. I called it Rougeport as a kid because I couldn't read and they don't say it out loud. But no, I love the new tunes.
What's wrong with me?
There's a couple that I feel like I prefer the original. Like I prefer the original title theme. The Glitz Pit, I get what they're going for with it, but it just doesn't feel like Glitz Pit to me is like tacky, very like Vegas, like just like in your face, like but it doesn't really do that in the new one. Like it's very like it feels like refined, like it has some dignity to it, but it really should be like tacky popcorn entertainment, and I feel like it kind of loses that. It's very like also like Golden Saucer Glitz Pit, like it's very like amusement park, like we're just like all about dopamine and fun. Anyway, this. Okay, let's do it. It's like very quiet. In the new version. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me save state before we go any further. And then we're gonna spam Shadow Tornado. They're all still alive. Usually by 3 tornadoes, at least one of them is dead. Oh, it's just Charmy. Bye, Charmy. God, shout out to whoever told me to spam the tornado move, because that makes these awful boss fights much more doable.
You should thank me for letting you live.
Yeah, Charmy, 6-year-old child. You should thank me for letting you live. Also, is my controller red because I'm playing as Shadow? Crazy how it knows that. I really don't get it because it was white before. The light was white when I started stream. And it's plugged in, so it's not like it's dying. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, thank you, Soul Blossom. That was awesome.
Hey guys, wait for me!
I gotta get the turnaround on those Rouge lines again. I'm sorry. I'm pulling this up. Let's... I just gotta see that scene again. So we're gonna do Sonic Heroes Team Dark story cutscenes. I gotta get that again. That was so good. Let's see. We're in the casino. You mean the bad guys? Oh, sorry, that was Charmy who said that. Alright. I just want... Can someone start a timer between Rouge's 2 separate thoughts here? Oh, lost my window. Well, now what? Where'd it go? I want to show you. Here we go. Alright. This is so funny to me.
I wonder. Never mind, those guys.
I wonder. Never mind. I'm done. I'm done wondering.
I wonder. Never mind, those guys.
It's so bad. How do they not just cut, just change the line, just have no I wonder, no never mind. I mean, I guess they're trying to match like the lip flaps or whatever, but like, what were they thinking?
I wonder. Never mind.
Because she's like, her animation is doing like this thinking pose, like she's like, but like, it's paced so poorly. 0.45 seconds. Stay out of my way!
I wonder. Never mind, those guys.
I wonder. Never mind. Sorry, I've just like really stopped down on that, but alright, back to this. Here we go. Okay. Cool city. Shadow has like this childlike wonder in this game. Like he's pleasant. Like he just has optimism. It's weird. Cool. Oh my god, Mango. Thank you for the... I'm not clicked in, I don't think. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Stuck in a shadow tornado. It's making me dizzy! It's making me dizzy! God. I miss those days of being made dizzy over and over. Was that Charmy who said that? Or was that Cream? I'm having trouble with the bumpers. Wow. I don't know if I save stated here, so... Alright. I feel like so much just happened in the last, like, 45 minutes. Like, I have to, like, reset, recharge. Bow, bow, bow. If I could just get up this fucking pinball machine. I'm so sick of the pinball. Alright. That one DDD scene with Roxas, like... Alright, here we go. Let me do my Roxas voice, which is just my keynote voice. It's okay, Sora. I'm important through my connection to you. My game was just a spin-off. I'm okay with that. No, Roxas! You don't deserve to be called a spin-off. You have every right to impact the overarching narrative yourself. See, Sora? That's why you're mainline, and I'm spin-off. No, Roxas, you don't understand. You don't get it. You're part of the overarching narrative. The gameplay style is the same. You're born of me. I'm a main character, so you're a main character. We're all mainline if you think about it. Sora, that's so like you. This is why I'm spin-off and you're mainline. Roxas, stop! Roxas is just like super doomer about it. Oh, finally, I get to break some fucking glass! Some fucking glass, Sly! Oh, I'm the wrong character. Annihilation. I do like Omega's gun. That is fun. Whew. I'm not familiar with Dragon Grandpa. To my knowledge, my Roxas sounds like Keynote. Pat, why you say I sound like Roxas? I don't. There is a little bit of a distinction. I'm not Roxas. Just because I love Days doesn't mean that I'm Roxas. Very similar, though. Don't be so fucking cringe, Pat. But I'm your brother, Ventus. How much more spin-off can I be? Yeah, honestly, what is your younger brother if not a spin-off of you? Actually, yeah, just children in general are spin-offs from their parents. Nah, that's not true because we don't have the same plot line. Actually, no, maybe that means we are spin-offs. Like, I made a cameo as my mom's like belly bump, but now I'm my own character in my own narrative. I think I might be a spin-off of my mom and or my dad. I'm like an epic movie, just like a bunch of references and overall I'm not very good. But some people like me anyway. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh god. I don't want to have to do this anymore.
Why don't we try up there?
Yeah, fucking novel concept, Rouge. Oh, God. Alright. I'm just being fucking blasted around. I don't like it. I miss having agency. The pinball is just doing what it will with me. No more. Oh, fucker. Are children spin-offs or sequels? I guess it's probably closer to say that they're sequels. Me after being fired from the CIA. I wish I had agency. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Me when I'm a Japanese sailor who lost his job. I wish I had agency. Oh, that's so stupid. Fuck, I had it and I didn't press the bumper at the right time. If I die and I see a stat screen of, like, you know, where I spent minutes of my life and the Sonic Heroes pinball level is anywhere above 20 minutes, which I know it will be, I'm gonna be really disappointed in my life, really. Like, please don't show me the stats on how much regular Pat lifetime energy was spent on the Sonic Heroes pinball level. Over an hour, yeah. I mean, we've already been in this part. Yeah, we can. You're right. I guess I don't have to die to see that. I don't know. For some reason, it's more dramatic if, like, all right, oh, fucking finally. Like, my life's over. They're rolling the credits, the blooper reels, and they're showing my stats. It's like, and? Number one, you could have spent more time with your family. But, you were playing Sonic Heroes. Okay. You were playing Casinopolis, or whatever the fuck we are.
Omega, attack them.
No, you can't make me. Is this the first casino level? It is. I have not yet found the end of it. It's the same fucking level. Like, it's not even... Has it been different at all yet? Has it at all been different? It doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's been the exact same, except for Team Chaotix. Like this part, I remember this part. I remember stopping down here and getting the tails lying because it was so funny.
Depending on the matching symbol. Up to 200 rings are but if you have 3 balls in the machine, it's tripled to 600 rings. If Eggman symbols come up and match, then you lose your ring.
Thanks,
So
Rouge.
extra luck.
Oh god, that's such a pleasant noise. To last forever. Forever and ever. It's a very long time, Rouge. Bow, 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 bow. Remember when Christopher Robin discovered the Americas? One of my best, least cringe moments. And he kind of just cheated as Rouge and fly over most of it. Ooh, a kazoo! Something fun! Let's see. Oh yeah, I had this from the other day. Where's my kazoo? Yep. Don't you forget about me. My simple mind. Don't forget about D's. Thanks, Apollo. I'll never forget about you, Apollo, after saving me, even if only briefly, from this. Oh, God. Fuck off. What? Did you see that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sleepy. What the fuck just happened? Yeah, did Rouge use Chaos Control? That was crazy. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Get in there. Yes! Oh, I got so lucky.
Chaos control.
Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Kill. Pull it. Die. Kill. So, like, we're not even through the main part of this. Like, if all of the Team Dark levels are longer, like, we're still not even caught up to where the other campaigns would end. Which is really upsetting. Nakalo da! Oh, I'm gonna leave my friends to die. Thank you for the 10 months. Yeah. Welcome back, fucking Nightmares. Not just childhood nightmares, but nightmares from 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. Oh, I need Shadow. I need his stupid ass. Maybe? Do I really? Oh, I got him.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. Such a helpful young man, isn't he? Natural. he's just having fun. It's kind of charming. It's fun to see him just kind of let loose. All right. Bup, bup, bup. Alright, is this new? This next giant pinball machine? Is this not usually part of the campaign? Oh.
I'm going to win this time.
Rouge, your crippling gambling addiction is interfering with the mission.
I'll take it from here.
We care about you, Rouge. We're here for you. You have a problem. Bow, bow. Oh, is this all just to get back to the pinball? I got itchy nose syndrome again. Or no, I guess I skipped that one. Thank God. I shouldn't have stopped down for so much spin-off talk because we're gonna have to do 2 more streams of Team Dark, you know? I'll probably be at the end of the casino section. Nah, we'll just make next time extra long if we need to. That'll be a problem for future Pat. Which I've created a lot of problems for that guy. It's really funny. You know, I'm creating one for him right now by doing this. On the macro sense, I mean, like streaming and YouTube. Like that's gonna be a massive problem for that guy one day, but he's not me, so that'll be funny. Explain this 8-year gap in your resume. Goblins of Spleen? You're not hired. That's what's that's what's gonna happen. You know? Whoa! Bam. God willing I make it to 8 years. That'd be awesome. We're halfway there, about. What are we coming up on now? What's it gonna be this year? 5? It's gonna be 5 in August? Holy fuck. I feel like if I've made it 5 years, that's a pretty good sign that we've got longevity. I don't know. The 5-year hump. This has to be a new additional Team Dark pinball. Oh, go down? Okay. Avoid up. Yeah, get back into stand-up. What an arc that would be. Oh wait, this isn't new. We've done this before. I wonder. Never mind. Whoop.
Mission completed.
When you ask Rouge's favorite Nirvana album, I would. Never mind. I know it. I'm sorry, but like Omega looks really uncomfortable to be grabbed by, especially in the asshole area. He has giant meaty claws. Oh, I need that as well. I need that. Who got that? Who got the tail scream for me the first time? I think it was, I want to say it was Freezehorn. Or it was either Freezehorn or Almost Orbit. What's wrong with me? I need that. I need that on the board, like, yesterday. I'm gonna message Freezehorn right now and see if she can find that for me. I don't think she's here right now. Hi, this is random, but wherever you found this, could you also get Shadow saying, "What's wrong with me?" I believe he says it in response to getting an E rank. Alright, hopefully we'll have that for next time. Because that would be just a joy and a half. What's wrong with me? Because I say that all the time. Like, constantly on stream. So, having that at the press of a button would be delightful. Yeah, future Pat. What's wrong with past me? That's what I'll be saying. That's what he'll be saying. We're not the same guy. You're a different person every second, you know? That's how I like to see it. I'm a million different people from one end to the next. And I can change. Alright. Oh! Currents from that fan. Wait, ours is called the Triangle Dive 2? We didn't even rebrand? Fire! Fire! Alright. Come on. Calm down, Omega. I feel like Omega's very chatty. Like, I feel like he's the main talker. Yeah, I'm young Pat to the future master Pat. Bald, decrepit, many regrets. Bow, bow, bow. I'll take it from here. Oh, that's the shame hole.
Take it from here.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Rouge, for taking it from here. Somehow that worked out for us. Let's save state. It's been a while. Still bearded, yeah, hopefully.
Hurrah, hurrah.
Hurrah, hurrah. Hello? Grab it. Or maybe I have to kill? Oh. I missed Shadow. He died in the casino hole. I'm lazy. Shadow's dead, I fear. Yeah. He couldn't chaos control gravity.
We have to stop the dice from spinning so
Look, I stopped it. Alright, by every definition, I have stopped the die from spinning, so fuck you. Whatever. Do I have to go back? Am I supposed to be able to grab this right now, or is the dice spinning in the way of... Never mind. That's how you stop it. Jesus Christ. Okay, the robots with searchlights. I feel so bad for Sylla Blossom because, like, she likes this game, and she wants me to, you know, do well with it and have fun. God, that's so sickening. And I'm just, like... She's just, like, writhing in pain, I bet. I'm so sorry.
bingo on this table.
But I appreciate the use of the greeny panicked emo. I love that.
I know.
I know.
A bit of fun.
I can't wait to see Greeny play Survivor again. I can't wait to see really everybody play Survivor again, but I'm really curious to see what happens to Greeny. I'm not trying to put my thumb on the scale because we all know that he won the first season. I'm just curious to see, like, will he make it around without being voted out? I'm not saying people should vote him out. I'm saying if I were playing, I'd probably... I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I were playing. If I were playing and Greeny were there and he already won, I might work with him for a little bit. That's totally probable. Albie, I can send you a form. We have a start date in mind already, and we do have an even number of cast members, but I can probably squeeze you in. Right now we have 18 players. As traditionally, we start with an even number, but I can probably use my contingency plan. Or if someone drops out, then you'll be number 18. Leave her alone! It's the first of the month. It's not just the first day of Women's History Month, it's the first day of Pride. You're doubly going to jail for that. Fucking robot kidnapper, piece of shit. Actually, Albie, could you DM me right now? Or if any of the other players have the form, if they could send it to Albie, that would be great. And just put your information in there. But the goal right now, I think, no one said no, is that we're going to start a week from today. I don't know what time zone you are either, Albie, but I'm Eastern, and we usually start the sessions... It seems like it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern. So... Wait, was that Friday or Saturday? It's either Friday or Saturday. Today's Saturday, so I don't know if we'll be doing it on a Friday or a Saturday. Seems like Friday, actually is what we were going for. So... No, that's the lost hole. We have to go back. Bam, 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 bam.
Bingo on this table.
Just a reminder, but
I know. But we can't work
You know
without
what?
having our-
Here's an idea. For players in both Season 1 and Season 2, what do you think about letting... Because, so, for transparency, the Survivor players are all people in the highest tier of the Patreon. If I opened it up to every tier, then that'd be difficult because there'd be a lot of people and I'd have to, like, pick and choose who plays. I don't really want to be in a position where I have to do that. But what if we extended the invitation for all patrons to be spectators of the season? It would be much more bumping if people decided to show up. They might not care about it, but I think it could be nice. There'd be more memes. I kind of like the idea of that, because I always feel like I want to give more to the people in the other tiers. So I think that would be like a good balance. Like the players, to play it you have to be in the top tier, but to spectate it in the real time, and already like any patron can spectate the edits of it, it happens way later. You don't get to jump around and control whose perspective you get to follow. Hurrah! Every patron gets to participate, but only the top tier ones get to win. So yeah, if you make it to the end and you're not a top tier patron, then you forfeit your winnings. Which, speaking of which, someone slid in my DMs about a potential prize, and I have to get back to that person. I don't think I was doing any damage there, I was just on autopilot. I'll take it from here! Ooh, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for Survivor. Sorry, I know it's probably so annoying to the people that like don't know or care at all about it, but it takes up a lot of my brain space. Annihilate them all. Yeah, I mean, well, the problem is, Buffoon, is that a lot of the spectators from last time are going to be playing this time. Like, I think, like Shane, PJ, Nicole, Violet, Squires, Daybreak, they all spectated, now they're all playing. I know not everybody who played in Season 1 is super keen on watching Season 2, which is fine, I don't blame them. Like, Danbop and Daisy might watch, you know? This is only going to be the second time we've done it. Our first season we ran in January and February. So it's not like, oh, I always intended on doing one in June. It was just like, I wanted to give some time for everyone to cool down from the first one. Bang, bang. Honestly, it's a bit sooner than I initially anticipated. I thought probably Season 2 would have started in, like, the back half of 2024, but there was just sort of some kinetic energy from the previous players. I wanted to go again. And the new players who are excited to try it out. Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Yeah, that's true. I think me editing the first season got everyone riled up for the second. Because I felt bad that I had left so much of it unedited for so long. Bam, bam. Alright. Wait, how far back am I, though? I think our goal is going to be get to the end of the casino section for this stream. Mango Island? Listen, Mango. We can have like a whole statue built to your likeness, just a giant mango. They did that on Survivor Season 39. Unfortunately, it was one of the worst seasons, but I'm sure if Mango was the statue instead, it would be good. Yeah, I feel like I'm very far back. Ah, yeah. For anybody who plans on spectating, if you ever want to, you know, give me your feedback or input on how things are being run, or even if you want to, like, you know, gather footage, like if you feel like recording the sessions and adding a different perspective, because that's going to be my main problem with Season 2, is that all of the, I mean, it's basically Shane. Shane was my second camera person, and I'm not going to have that. I mean, he'll be recording his session, I think, but, like, if his tribe wins immunity, and I'm trying to keep track of 10 players on the other tribe, I'm only going to have one camera, you know? That's, like, the one thing I don't really have worked out. It might just have to be, you know, I get the footage of what I get, and we have to fill in the gaps, but... Bam, bam. Bingo! trying to... You know what? I should save state so I don't fall here again. Well, Chain will be camera regardless. It's just that, you know, when you're confined by being on one tribe and potentially winning immunity, because the winning tribe is not going to have the more interesting strategy in the pre-merge. It's the losing tribe that you want to follow, which is where I'm going to be. Like, you'll notice in the edits of Season 1 that you never see... Like, you really don't even get to know the Presto tribe until the merge, because the Jabibs lose every fucking challenge. So I have to follow them the whole time. So, like, you really get to know, like, Vodka and Fruitoon, as they pick off the early boots, and Van and G, and Arden, although Arden was asleep for the one session. But, like, Greenie is the winner, and you don't get to see much of Greenie for the first 2 or 3 episodes, because the Presto tribe is just... You know, it's the haves and have-nots, and the Prestos were the haves, so there was no reason for me to go over there and capture the footage of their doing puzzles and not really talking strat. I mean, were they talking strat? Like, did you guys talk strat? Like, prior to the Monty vote, the vote where I made you guys go to Tribal, did you talk strat at all? I have no idea. Like, that's, like, the most lost content. Okay, so then, I guess it's fine. But I feel like in Season 2... Like, especially when the tribe is going to have... Like, even the winning tribe is going to have players that played in Season 1. Like, they know how the game works. They're going to be strategizing earlier, I think. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they'll try to, you know, enjoy the peaceful times while they can. I'm not sure. Level up! Okay. I feel like we're still a long ways from being done with this one. I gotta kill them all? Is that it? Kill all the robots? Well, you know what? Team Blast sounds great. Really just puzzling? Yeah. But, like, all three of you former Prestos, you plan on playing again. Do you think if your tribe wins the first immunity challenge, will you strategize? Alice is like, nah. I'm gonna do puzzles. I don't know if I've made this evident to you, Owls, and this is not to put a target on your back or anything, but getting to put together the edits and see more footage, you played an underrated game. I was already high on your game coming out of it, but same goes for Charlo and Greenie. I mean, I'm really higher on everybody's game, getting to see more of it, but you know, especially the finalists, because I was, you know, focused on following certain players at certain times because the narrative of the season, so to speak, was more focused on them. Like, you know, when Buffoon was around, I was following Buffoon because I knew he was, you know, in trouble. I wanted to see what he was going to do. And I'm missing out on stuff that Owls and Charlo and Greenie are doing. So it was cool to get the fuller picture. Because Owls is what you call... Oh! A social player. And that's an underrated facet of Survivor in general, I would say. So, the most recent winner of Real Survivor, I would consider a social player. But sometimes you get, like, really strategic winners, and sometimes you get winners that kind of just comp out and win all the challenges. That's kind of rare, but it happens. Players that are kind of a mixture of those things, or just really fly under the radar and they're next to unpalatable people at the end. There's tons of ways to play and win. And I'm gonna save state. And I'm sorry, I've been talking about Survivor for like 40 minutes now. I hope it doesn't come off as like... like, I'm not trying to be exclusionary, because I know like only a fraction of people are participating in it, but I really am into it, so it's... I'm just genuinely passionate about it. Like, I'm not trying to be like advertising, you know? Oh, this is new. Definitely don't remember this. Can we get Bingo? No, Bingo will not be my name-o. I've gotten 2 numbers. Well... Oh, I did get it! Oh, right, because you don't need to get them all. You just need to get a row. No, Buffoon. I think if Buffoon made it to the end, you would have had at least 3 votes. Like, if you didn't go out and the boot order was the same and you replaced one of the final 3, I have to imagine that Buffoon would have gotten votes. Thanks a lot, Omega. I love the Moonshine story. I was so glad that I had footage of that and had that in the edit. And Charlo singing Can You Feel the Sunshine when she was alone. That was really fun. Alright.
Tell me, Doctor.
This will be our stream boss.
Sleep on that base. And what about my memory?
My memory. That was my computer when the stream crashed earlier. Your memory? What memory? Alright, the embarrassing thing is these are the easy ones. Oh, did you get my DM freeze horn? Oh, we have it.
What's wrong with me?
Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much.
What's wrong with me?
Oh, I love that. I mean, I should be advertising, but I don't, like... I always feel like a dichotomy or, like, a push and pull between, like... I don't want to be, like, exclusionary and talk about, like, shit that... Like, not everybody's in the financial position, or they just might not get a lot out of, you know, patroning a guy on Patreon. So it's like, I don't want to be, like, yeah, I should be advertising. Like, I do encourage the Patreon, but I also don't want to be, like, talk about shit a lot that makes people feel like they're left out, because that's annoying, you know? So, I don't know. I apologize if I get too into the inside baseball on the more exclusive stuff, I guess. I mean, that is, at the end of the day, the point of the Patreon is that you get exclusive perks, but I don't like the feeling of excluding. But it is what it is, you know? There needs to be incentive to get support. That's my that's my inner conflict that I've shared with you all for this stream. Ba-da, ba-da. Oh! Because again, and I try to say this basically as often as I remember to, people being here and watching the streams or just watching the videos on YouTube is huge, and, you know, chatting, it keeps the stream active, and it, you know, it helps it in the Twitch algorithm, I guess, or whatever. You know, there's tons of ways to support, and I really do appreciate any method that arrives at my doorstep. That's all. You know, the stream really has been a journey. There's been a lot of big topics we've covered: spin-offs, theology, Patreon, Survivor. Survivor is a spin-off of the Patreon. You're right. You're so right. Thank you for saying it. Yeah, big laser. What's wrong with me? I would say what's wrong with me is chalk pick for one of my top 10 favorite sounds now. Like, measured up against everything else already on the board. I love that. That's so good. Yeah, and that's another thing, Mango, and thank you for saying that, is that I don't want people to pay me if they feel like they're paying like a disproportionate amount to what they'd be able to, like, participate in and benefit from, you know? Like, I've had people at the top tier be like, well, I feel guilty because, like, I'm paying this amount, and, like, I'm not around for, like, game nights, or I'm not into Survivor, or, like, yada yada yada, I'm not on the Discord. And, like, you know, I hate for anyone to think that, like, there's an expectation. Obviously there's not. I also don't want anyone to feel like that they're not able to really get the mileage that they deserve out of what they're paying because of their own schedule, you know? So, I totally get that. Which is why I try to provide a lot to anyone even at the lowest tier, because, you know, I want to make sure that for whatever you're paying, you're getting, like, you know, at least a good handful of hours of additional shit, even if it's only through regular rambles or the exclusive shit. So, because if you're gonna pay me additional, like, I want to make sure that you at least have, like, some more shit that you get. Oh wait, I'm not strong enough. Rouge can do it. That's no worries at all. You're always welcome to spectate it if you'd like. And yeah, it is a bit of a time commitment. It's a bit of a mental commitment too, if I'm being honest. And you can ask the players from Season 1. Wow, a lot of them found themselves thinking about the game when it wasn't actively running. So... And I feel bad for those players because I don't think we're going to be able to run the sessions maybe even as frequently as the first season, so I just want everyone to, you know, approach Season 2 with that in mind, because with more players and more time zones and just, you know, people have summer shit going on. Like, I'm going to be away for a week in July. I'm moving in August, so like there might be some points where we're not getting a session in every week. Yeah, Buffoon was out on session 3 and it was still rent-free in his head, so it takes over until it's done. That's the commitment you make when you sign up for it. Oh! Are you fucking kidding? Alright, I gotta get through this before we end stream. I can't believe that. Oh, God. Dedge. But yeah, I don't know. We're getting sappy and we're getting, you know, the usual fare. But Patreon or not, if you're here and you're hanging out, then you're good in my books, you know? I like to think I'm probably not as familiar with people who are just on Twitch as I am with, like, the top tier patrons, but, like, I feel like I still know a lot of you that I only really know through Twitch, which I like, you know? I feel like I have, like a rapport and a knowledge of a lot of folks that are just here on Twitch. Or if I see your comments on YouTube, like, oh, I know who that is, and like there's continuity there. So, okay, all right. And for the record, and I don't know if this will be the next video. I kind of have two things in mind right now, but I've been reading. There's going to be a video about the KH2 novel probably at some point this summer. I did the Calm novel back in April of last year, and I'm kind of itching to do that project style again. So I've started reading the KH2 novel, and I've already written way too much. I'm not even on like day 3 of the prologue, and I've written like 800 words. So that's a problem, because I'm stopping down. I'm like, I might have to trim out some stuff, or maybe make it a 2-parter, because it is 2 novels. The KH1 and Calm novels were 1 novel apiece, and KH2 has 2, so I might split it up by novel. Because this might be like 3 hours at this point, I don't know. Just judging from how often I'm stopping down, and I feel like the KH2 novel deviates even more than 1 and Calm do, from what I've heard, just anecdotally. Yeah, this seems like a good time for a team blast. The pre-register date for Missing Link was leaked by the 20th anniversary wafer cookie. Wait, what? I have not seen this. It was leaked? Wait, 20th anniversary wafer cookie? The 20th anniversary was last year, wasn't it? No, it was 2 years ago. Yeah, wait, what? Where did that come from? This is the first I've heard of an anniversary wafer cookie. Oh, this is a really bad wave to not have Team Blast ready for. Safe state. Happy 3rd 20th birthday. I've had this thing on stream recently. Anytime the year 2012 comes up, I keep calling it 2012. And I almost did it there. I almost said 20th. Like, happy 20th birthday, Sora. I keep having trouble with the number 20. Because really, 2012 would really be 2032. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I've just been like skating around and not attacking the robots. There we go. Oh yeah, Rouge is level 3, so she's very powerful. They're making special wafer cookies for some 20th anniversary. Whatever they are, they come out on the 4th, and they include some trading cards that have a link inviting you to sign up for Missing Link. Can they just fucking release the game already? Like, what are we doing? Enough of this beta, pre-register bullshit. Just release the fucking game. I thought, like, closed beta test, fine, but, like, what are we doing now? I'm so, like, I have trouble keeping up with, like, where the fuck we're at in the process. Sorry to throw a regular tantrum, but for like a million years, I feel like some people have been able to play Missing Link, or some can play it early. I got dicked around by that fucking Square's subsidiary, or whatever the fuck it was, some partner they were working with, telling me that I was gonna advertise or get Missing Link shit early, and they ghosted me because they're rude. And yeah, I'm salty. Well, the downside of using Team Blast is that everything fucking freezes and I have to play this for longer. Kill. At least we're all level 3. I can't believe these are the easy ones. Can you believe that shit? Whoop. Eradicate! Evolves from Rattata. When's my B-Day? A gift in mind that's mango flavored. Oh man. Is it a mango Rita's? Because I do love a mango Rita's. My birthday is October 22nd. 1996, baby. Annihilation, annihilation. Would you like my social? And also the numbers on my credit card. Please don't die here. So here's what happened. There are new wafers, but the picture people are using is of the 20th anniversary wafers. Oh, okay. So we don't know what the wafers look like, but they're basically using the old wafers. There's 2 wafers, is what I'm gathering. 2 separate wafer incidents. Gotcha, gotcha. I look forward to my mango Ritas. Don't say it again. Bow, bow, bow. Are we done? Oh, thank God. Okay, this is the most wrong you've been. Shadow is a boy, but Rouge is a girl, and Omega is a robot. So you're 1/3 correct. Otherwise known as 2/3 wrong. You fucking asshole. Yeah. Eat the KH wafer, drink the mango Rita. Delicious. My blood and body. We talked about that on Thursday. Jesus being tender and mild, and we were like, well, they do eat Jesus in the canon. And then we wrapped back around to theology, just in time for Rail Canyon. But we're leaving it there. We'll pick it up on Saturday. Eggman energy.
I wonder what the doctor really meant.
We must capture him first. Let's go.
Righto. So we'll let that go for now. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me, folks. I know this was a wild one. We had some crashes and some just real rabbit holes of combos. You know where to find me. I'm on Twitter, Discord, and the very aforementioned Patreon. I'll be back with Dream Drop Nuzlocke Tuesday and Thursday at 6. This Saturday at 4. I believe we're still good for that. So yeah. Take it easy. Be safe, be kind, be courteous, and I'll see you when I see you. Take it easy. Bye!
Goodbye.
What's wrong with me?
This is baby.